when I first published my books, the moment I hit that button for them to go live, I was expecting sales to go through the roof, orders to skyrocket. I was expecting Good Morning America to call me and say that they wanted to do an interview. I was wanting movie production companies to call and say that they wanted to license or option the book for a film. Truth be told, I was expected to become a self-made millionaire off a self-published book. And let me let y'all know, none of that shit happened, okay? Basically, I had to do everything myself. The interviews, the marketing, the this, the that, and the third. And I'm here to let y'all know that it ain't what it's cracked out to be, all right? So that's why I'm about to give y'all 3 real reasons as to why self-publishing sucks. It's trash. But I'm gonna also give y'all 1 real reason as to why y'all should do it anyway. So listen to this. For one, being a self-published author, you really don't have much framework to go off of that will help you hit these milestones, because you don't even know what milestones you need to hit. You're kind of figuring all of this out. It's just like being a business owner or an entrepreneur nowadays. There's no framework. Nobody's holding your hand and telling you you got to do it like this or do it like that. You kind of just figuring this thing out. And so, for one, there's a job in putting the book together, getting ISBNs, barcodes, coming up with the price and making sure that it's like matches what everybody else is charging for that style of book. Then there's all the publication data. These are things that you're not even thinking about when you go into publishing. Then after that, there's a whole nother world of things that you got to consider, like actually marketing the book and getting the book sold. Marketing, distribution, having books on hand. How many are you going to have on hand? Where the hell are you going to put these books? Because you can get 100 books, but where you going? Do you have a place to store them and not have your lady or somebody going looking at you crazy like, oh, we got a box of books, what are we doing with them? Then let's keep it all the way G. Every single book out here that you see is either published by Penguin, Random House, published by Simon and Schuster, some big publisher, and then it's a bunch of people that you know, people who are celebrities or influencers, so they already got a large following, they already have a backing, they have a budget for them to promote, for them to do book tours, book signings, to go here, go there. They already got the publicists and they got people that's throwing them up on Good Morning America, and they launching the book. So they got about thousands to hundreds of thousands of people already in line ready to buy the book, pre-orders, everything, to where they don't even have to think about certain things. They don't have to think about how it's getting pushed out or like what places or locations. All they got to do is think about showing up. You know, just showing up to this interview, showing up to this book signing, tapping in with the people if they're going to do that, interviews. You, on the other hand, as a self-published author, you got to do all of that shit. All of it. You got to be the budgeter. Yeah, you got to be the one that's actually putting it together. You got to map it out. You got to find your own interviews. You have to do your own content, make your own campaign, or do your own marketing, push it out. And you kind of got to get creative, and you're starting from zero. If you don't really have a foundation or a following like that, oh, yeah, it's going to be an uphill battle. I will not be one of these people up here who will just tell you, hey, make a book, write a book, and you're going to be a millionaire and a bestseller. It does not go down like that. In fact, I don't know if y'all can name me one person who was a self-published author who really got it out the mud, who started from ground zero, and who's just up right now. If y'all can name me somebody like that, put them down in the comments, because I would love to know who. But seriously, when I say there ain't no framework for this, it really isn't. So that's a good thing and a bad thing. I accept the challenge, because I look at that as like, cool, I can set that. You know what I'm saying? I can either set it for myself or I can set it for a lot of people who will come behind me. Because I do think that as we move forward into the future, self-publishing is a thing that's going to be ramping up. And a lot of these publishing houses, I don't think they're going anywhere. I mean, they come out with different editions of books and everything. But I still think that as more people learn to create and we start getting like this younger generation coming up, a lot of people are going to want ownership for what they are producing. So you're going to see a lot of self-publishers come up. And at some point, you know, there needs to be a an example that people can look at and just, even if you're not gonna follow it to a T, you can take the little nuggets here and there and apply them to your situation. And if I can be one of those people who is just like kind of helping that movement and pushing that forward, then shit, I'm killing multiple birds with one stone. You know what I mean? And so that's the whole notion right here. And in that, it just stands to, I got nothing but time in front of me to make this thing happen. And there you have it. Hopefully y'all was taking notes, because it's cold as hell out here in these self-publishing streets. And if you're building a world around your IP, or you're thinking about self-publishing, then go to peakhousegroup.com, fill out that contact form, and hit us up so that we can help you out with it. All right? With all that being said, man, I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Peace. Drum roll, I do this with my eyes closed. Stack foes, get more, they spend it till it's all gone. Last call before the bar close. Fuck the bar, sip out the bottle. Step in Italian leathers, whip your pianos. Since a youngin' that been the motto. I'ma live for the day. Who give a fuck about tomorrow?